In this video, I'm going to show you the important lubrication spots on your bike to make it run smoother and operate better. Like, you can have a clutch that's really bad, or your throttle's really unsmooth, or just in general. But most important places for me, I don't know, I'm in here. I'll put a couple sprays in there. I'm also leaving this bike out in the rain, put some on there. Then see where the clutch goes in right there, right where that cable goes in, I put some on the tip of there. And if you want to get carried away where this goes in right here, your throttle cable, you don't even have to pull it out. You spray in there, you can pull it up. Like if you pull the cable, it'll come up, and you can put some in there if you want, but it'll fall in there anyway, so you just spray a little there. Make your throttle a lot smoother. Also, if you want to put some on your brakes, like I always put it in here on the clutch because I want my clutch to operate smooth, because these are always the most used thing on the bike is the clutch. It's just your hands get tired. I ride far, so put some on the brakes. And I do this about once a month. And even though I'm in California, it's been raining a lot and everything's getting rusted on the bike. And not rusted, but gummed up. Also, I even throw some on here because if you pedal, and also keeps it rust free. And people, they lube their wheels a lot. You can do that. I don't recommend it. Like, I'll put a little bit inside the cassette. I'm probably upside down now. But sometimes I'll put some in the cassette, but you want to try your hardest not to let that. So I'll angle the bike. If I put a little bit, because it'll leak on your rim, and then your brakes will suck. So you put a little behind there. Then also, the wheels on your derailleur. And you can also clean those too if you want to scrape them clean. That makes it ride a lot better, but I just like to keep them from rusting. And it'll actually ride better. Obviously this little part. But people will ride these bikes, and this is like, what, 2 minutes of work once a month? If you're just a lame who never rides it like 3 times a year, put a little bit more in here. This is an important spot to lube up. And people always talk about lubing, like they get carried away. They talk about lubing behind this clutch and like removing this clutch and all this. I've never lubed behind the clutch. It's never even been removed. I have the stock clutch with like 7,000 now destruction miles on this bike, which is like, I don't know how it's even working. I haven't adjusted it for so long. It just got good. It doesn't feel like it's on metal, but never put oil on it. I haven't even oiled the gear in there in probably 3,000 miles since I made that video. Anyhow, what else? Get the cranks one more time. Just avoid getting any on your wheel, because once you get it on your wheel, people get carried away with... I put some on the regular bicycle chain too, but I'll put it just on one part. It doesn't have to be everywhere, because when you start pedaling, it will spin around and get on the wheel. Just a little bit. People get carried away with WD-40. Doesn't need to be crazy, and the more you spray, the more likely it's going to get on your rim. Just needs a little bit. You can also, if you want, put some in your headset. I don't want it to leak down. Also, anything that has WD-40 on it becomes cleaner. I like all the oil though. It's protecting the bike. What else could you lubricate? Oh, I forgot all about that. If anyone has the mind to do